No, I think I've got everything. Hey guys, welcome to tonight's mining live stream where we'll be continuing on that epic hunt for all that iron. And yeah, this is number 32. Now that's 32 mining live streams. Holy smokes, you know, that's a metric butt ton of mining live streams there. Absolute metric butt ton. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and installed a minecart and track all the way down to the end because it's just such a pain in the bum. Running, so I'm doing this. We've got to redesign the entire mine shaft area here. It feels too cramped. It needs to be more, how do you put this? Epicer. Yeah, that's not even a word, but it needs to be more epic. It does. It really does. It needs to be more epic. And we'll work on that sometime in the future, but I've laid some tracks down just to make things a lot easier when it comes to, you know, getting to the end of the shaft here. Alrighty then, fantastic. See, was that easy or what? Didn't have to do a bunch of running. So let's go ahead and choose. Oh, okay, we did those side. I think we will start on this side. Yes, we're going to go ahead and start on this side here. My pick is repaired and brand new. So shut that gate. Got plenty of chicken. Got plenty of everything. That's what she said. Well, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful night. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, hello, welcome to the stream. If you're watching this live, hello to all the chat. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful night or day or whatever time it is where you are. Probably morning. It's usually morning when I do this for the Americans. Fantastic. Iron right off the bat. Iron right off the back. The old days I used to seal the sides up. I used to do this. Back in the old days, that's what I used to do in the early mining live streams on the Build Big or Go Home series, but not anymore. I just, whoa, iron and diamonds right off the bat. Hello. How did I miss that? See, look how close I was to hitting diamonds from that other strip there. Just one block. Crikey. That's all it takes is just one block. Okay, so if you've got any questions, feel free to, you know, put them in chat, because the whole point of these mining live streams is just to pretty much talk about whatever and communicate with the fans. That's the whole point. So, you know, got a decent question, feel free to post it in chat, and I will try get to it soon. Other than that, we're going to be reading out questions from YouTube itself, because if you are watching this from YouTube and you've actually missed mining live stream and you want to ask me a question, you can always post it up on YouTube and I will try and grab it and answer it in the next stream. My first stream, fantastic mate. Welcome to a mining live stream. Hey Data, glad I can finally make it. Fantastic, welcome. See, a bunch of people are showing up. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, so okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start on the first topic of the night. There's no crazy questions going on in chat right now. We got a question. We got a question on site chat here, because I've got multiple chats open, so if you see me pause for a bit in Minecraft itself, it's because I'm trying to multitask. And I think I can hear Guardians again. We must be over the top of that Guardian temple. Okay, question. When are you planning to build your Guardian farm? Do you light up all the caves, make an AFK spot high above? Not sure. I haven't really got into Guardian farming yet. To be honest, we're doing most of the light ups now, because we are actually underneath the Guardian temple right now. So hopefully, if we run into any caves, it'll be lit up like a Christmas tree anyway. So Guardian farms technically don't need to have all their caves lit up like a Christmas tree, because they are pretty quick for a loan. But to be honest, that's why I haven't rushed out to build one right now, because I don't really need a Guardian farm. I think it's just going to be one of those side projects I do eventually. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure when we're going to start on a Guardian farm, but we will. It'll be one of those things that have to be done in MDU. We'll think of some sort of design and build it. But the only thing I would be using it for is probably, you know, the building blocks that come out of a Guardian farm, you know, for other projects. You know, some nice coloured blocks there. Data, when are you and Mr. Red will continue the Custom map series? I think he's talking about Adventure Saturdays. That is a very old one. We didn't really continue that series because we kind of ran out of adventure maps to play. And, well, there's probably heaps more now, but back in the day it was like, you know, we had to be choosy. We had to choose which ones are going to be entertaining or not really entertaining. So, we kind of ran out and, you know, the audience, it wasn't well received. Adventure Saturdays was not well received, so we didn't bother really proceeding that area. But now that DNR's becoming quite popular, we might actually think about doing stuff like that once again. What is your favorite superhero slash villain? Villain, I'd say Loki. Superhero, I don't really have one, to be honest. I really don't. I don't really have a... no. Don't really have a favourite superhero, to be honest. Data, you and Mr. Red plan on using the first map from DNR Season 1 or 2? What? I don't understand that question. We started a brand new map for Season 3. Holy smokes. Data, where you... Whoa, I can't even read that one. Holy smokes. There's a bunch of questions coming in at the moment, which is obviously fantastic. Doing a modded Let's Play? Oh, that's quite a while away. That's probably one of the last Minecraft things I do on this channel, to be honest. Because once you go modded, it's really hard to go back. Cough. Oh, crikey. Alright. Data, I missed a diamond, apparently. I don't know if they're trolling or not. I just see... this is what happens when I constantly look at chat trying to communicate with the fans, and I miss things, and it happens all the time. So don't worry too much. I've got plenty of diamonds. We will try spot it on the way back when we're unloading, so don't stress too much. Don't stress too much. Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Of course, only have a villain. Yeah, probably trolling. Hi, welcome to the stream. See, a bunch of people are joining the stream. Fantastic. Alright, there's no other questions. Let's go into our first topic. So, I finally ended up doing the garden video update. I'll get a mod to post it in chat if you haven't already seen it. So, if you don't know, I like to garden in my free time because it gets me away from technology and like calms me down a little bit. You know, it's really relaxing being away from everything. So it's another one of my hobbies that I like to do, gardening. And yeah, last year I did like a whole... Oh, I wouldn't say a whole thing. I would say more like a mini series. You know, I'm growing the vegetables and showing, you know, my backyard and my setup and my raised beds and my ducks and chickens and all that crazy stuff. Anyway, it's been a long time, and some of the people were screaming, "Hey, Dada, when are you going to do a garden update? We haven't seen one in nearly a year." And yeah, it's true. It's true. I haven't really been lazy. The fact is my garden beds were falling apart, like, you know, literally falling apart. We had star pickets holding them up, and like the roofing holding it together, and it was a big mess. So I was quite embarrassed to keep shooting videos. Don't get me wrong, we had a great harvest this year. Tomatoes, watermelons, rock melons. Oh crikey, you name it, we grew it. So, you know, I grow in large quantities for my family. Like, my garden beds are 6 meters long by about 1 meter across per bed, and I've got 3 of those beds, plus I've got like a 2 meter wide bed by 6 meters as well, and another one against the house, another 6 point something meter bed as well. So, you know, yeah, no. So, yeah, I kind of grow for my family. You know, my family is not, you know, extremely rich, so I grow all this fresh stuff for myself, friends, and family, which is obviously fantastic. So, my Mima comes around and gets lots of tomatoes and cucumbers and all this crazy stuff off me. But yeah, my beds were falling apart, and I felt really embarrassed because the last video I uploaded, everybody was like, "Oh, I'm disappointed in you, Data." Oh, yeah, that really bad feeling of like, yeah, I know, my beds are falling apart. What am I meant to do? You know, the amount of money it costs to get a 6 meter by 1 meter bed, double high bed installed was quite dear, but thanks to my brother, which actually forked out for the materials needed. Hello. So he forked out for the materials needed, and yeah, we spent 4 days 4 straight days installing brand new raised beds, and holy smokes, we did so much work. So I got a big update video for you guys if you're interested. If you are interested, okay? So, you know, I know this is this is a Minecraft stream, crikey, and I'm talking about gardening, but I just try to keep all the fans happy. But if you're interested in that sort of thing and want to see my my garden and my pond and all the new system we installed, installed an automatic watering system for the garden bed. We got that installed. If you want to see that video, a link will be in the description below this video if you're watching it on YouTube later, or a mod will have it posted if you request it in chat if you're watching the live stream now. So there you go. So hopefully you enjoy that garden video, and I'll probably bring you a few more garden videos, only on the forums obviously, not on my actual channel live on my channel, but only on the forums over at daedalus822.net. So just keep an eye out on that, and yeah, I think the video turned out way better than I expected, to be honest. I tried some new techniques, some new filming techniques, because I'm not good at filming outside stuff, like literally at all. Horrible at it, absolutely blooming horrible at it. But I tried a few techniques and it paid off. I think the video, for having rookie equipment, having pretty much nothing, turned out really good. You know, everybody was quite impressed. So hopefully you guys will be too. But the link to the gardening video, Data's gardening video, or Data's gardening update video will be in the description below, and it is in chat right now. So I cannot wait until grow season comes back up, which is the end of the year. For us in Australia, we're just going into winter now, so, you know, it's starting to get real cold. We don't get snow, obviously. We don't get snow. Well, not in Canberra anyway. We get frosts, and obviously it's really bad for the garden. But yeah, no, we'll put that link in the description for you guys to you know, go watch, and hopefully make all the people that were asking for the garden video update happy. So hopefully. Alright, let's switch back over to chat and see if there's any crazy. Data, you should mine with a silk touch at the end of the live stream, and mine all the diamonds with a fortune. To be honest, I don't like mining with a silk touch, because you still have to do twice the amount of work. Because you think about it, if I mined, yeah, you can carry more. It's true, you can carry more, but you got to think about it. If I had 2 stacks of raw ore of redstone, and lapis and stuff, and diamonds, and I had to take it back, I would have to go upstairs and then still break it all back down, like pile it up, dig it all out, pile it up, dig it all out. See, that's an extra lot of work. I'm one of the guys that don't see too much benefit for doing that. Yeah, you can show off your wealth doing that quite easily, but to be honest, I think it adds another 5-10 minutes of work per strip to have to break down the raw ores back into actual whatchamacallit. So I don't think it's a great idea. Alright, Overworld Rail System, MDU. Yep, totally true. Totally true. I will be doing well, crikey. I will be doing hopefully an Overworld train station off the MDU base there, and it'll go to all the farms that we do create, you know, like the Mob Bob farm. Actually, the Mob Bob farm, I'm doing a portal to get to that, because that's just ridiculously high up. I don't want to waste any more resources on a massive elevator going up to block 200. I think that's quite ridiculous, if you ask me. So the quickest and cheapest way to do it is Portal Way. The Portal Way is definitely a lot better. A lot better. Where do you get inspiration for bases? Now, as you guys know, I've got quite a few bases under my belt. I even got a base video where I showed off a few prototypes of a few different bases. Egg base, like a big wall base. I don't know. I didn't really have names for them. I was just describing what they were. But I don't really have... for the inspiration, I just sit down, use your imagination, go to a test world, and just think up a few things. Like, MDU base was just imagination, okay? That's all it was, is imagination, and I was sort of inspired, to be honest. I was inspired by the old slime farm, you know, the wooden shack, like half the size. I was inspired by that, but I didn't want to make the same with that. I felt it was too small. So, you know, I love the shape, so I thought, okay, I love the shape I love the shape. I'm going to use the shape, but I used the shape, but tripled the size and made it completely different. There you go. It had towers in it, like, you know, the slime farm really didn't. And oh, crikey. Okay. All of Data live streams are Q&As. Pretty much. Not all of them. Come on. Look at the mob farm. We did 4 parts of that bad boy building the towers there. That was not really Q&A. Well, it was. We talked about a bunch of random stuff there. But, yeah, come on. These sort of live streams are pretty much the boring part of Minecraft. I try to do all my boring parts, you know, like mining. You know, I like to show that I'm mining to everybody. I don't want to say, hey, look, guys, I've got 20 stacks of diamonds. Oh, where did you get those from, Data? I like to show that I'm actually mining. We've done 30 plus mining live streams on this map now, so that's fantastic. And hopefully we'll go into the 50s, 100s before the series ends. I don't know. That's crazy. That's fantastic. But yeah, there's not. I try to keep all the good stuff for YouTube and the boring, repetitive work like live streams. We must be getting resources for Twitch, and which we are now. Which we're just mining, talking, mining. That's all we're doing. So yeah. I can't shoot an actual episode from Twitch. I think that the quality and it would be kind of a bit weird. So yeah, I don't do too much other than mining, and when we have a big farm build come up, of course we get in a live stream. Like soon, probably 3-4 episodes from now, we'll be looking at getting the Bobs in the Cells live streams. Holy smokes, see, that's a different live stream right there. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. You either like these sort of live streams or you don't. It's more of a podcasty feel where I just talk about random stuff, like I just talked about the garden. It has nothing to do with Minecraft, but it's just something to talk about in a boring live stream about mining blocks. Block. But yeah. Hello, good morning from the Netherlands. Oh, good morning, mate. Good morning. Fantastic indeed. Okay, all right. Nothing crazy in going on in chat right now. Did I miss any fried dead? Of course. Yes, you missed. It was so big, I lost everything, you know. Oh, crikey. I had 100+ levels. You missed a big scream. I was screaming like a girl. You missed it. Oh, no. I was playing. There's no fried data. Oh, I hope there's not fried data, because seriously, I hate dying, especially with all this gear on. Yeah, I've got all my good gear on too. That's just terrible. We're gonna have to do a U-turn very shortly. We're almost full. No KFD yet. Somebody spoiled it. They're gonna see my delayed response to their question. You should have played along with it. Yeah, you missed something really big. You'll have to watch it again later. Oh, crikey. No, I'm getting pretty good at avoiding lava right now. I always hold shift, so even if I'm looking at chat and there's a hole in the thing, I cannot fall in, see? But if I let go of shift, then there'll be fried data. Lots and lots of fried data. Oh, crikey. Alright, I think we're going to do a U-turn, and we're going to go back and unload very, very shortly. We'll just push it a little bit more, and then we're going to go and we're going to read probably some questions out from the text document of doom. Alright, just give me a second. Okay, text document of doom. It has some questions in it, but not a lot this week. This week, there hasn't been any crazy topics to talk about on people on YouTube. There's even not many crazy suggestions about the front. You know, how last week we talked about, you know, what should we do with the big flat area up there. There's only just suggestion, more of a, yeah, they agree with me. There's been no crazy pop-out sort of ideas for it yet. None at all. But MDU is, well, I think we're going to do a U-turn. MDU is definitely going quite well. Well, I think it's going quite well at the moment. The pace that I'm going at anyway. The Mob Bob Farm is coming along nicely, and the new crafting area, which we're working on that on YouTube already. Oh wow, you guys got some treats coming up for that, because far out, I think I've done an amazing job with the new crafting area. I must say, hopefully you guys enjoy the new crafting area, but it looks fantastic. So even the new trading hall decked out, fantastic. Big shout out for a fan there. Yeah, fan gave me the idea for the shape of the trading hall, the roof and stuff. So I used it in the new trading hall, but that's coming up soon. Not quite yet. That's coming up soon. Yeah, and then back to the Mob Bob farm. We have to really think about getting the middle complete of the Mob Bob farm, and I think we'll be switching between the storage unit and the Mob Bob farm in the next after the next few episodes. Then we'll be switching back to the Bob farm for a few episodes, then switching back to the storage unit plus probably library. That's the plans for MDU. I haven't really got that far. I'm not that far ahead, so I'm not at library. I'm none of that. So yeah. But they're the plans for MDU there going into the future. Going into the future. Ooh, better switch over to the live chat, make sure I'm not missing out on any crazy questions, because, switching screens all the time and grabbing text documents and all sorts of crazy stuff. Always miss out on decent questions. So I apologise if I've missed out on anything crazy at the moment. I'm just, yeah. Alright, so Data, when it comes to coffee, do you use creamer or do you like straight coffee without cream? I like it with cream, definitely. Some people just like it straight. Okay, alright, nothing crazy going in chat. I probably missed a few things. I was just taking a look at the text document of Doom there, checking out any crazy questions we can just jump right into, but nothing crazy. A lot of people asking how MDU's going and storage system and yeah. Alright, come on, we're almost there. There we go, and I finally get a sip of my coffee. See, I've had a coffee next to me all this time. Close the... what the... there, close the door. No, can't have a sip. Jump in the minecart. Off we go. It's coffee time. Oh, that's good stuff. Data's a PC Mastercrafter? What the hell? Oh. Alright, okay. So... but yeah, MDU's definitely going well. Definitely going well indeed. We'll be doing the storage room soon, because I know a lot of people have been jumping on me for that. Like, there is some hate right now when it comes to the storage room. They think I really should. I think one of the latest comments, you guys have probably seen the comment already. It's still there. It is still there. You can go view the comment on the latest episode right now. But the guy's pretty much like, if you don't, go and work on your storage unit, I'm unsubscribing. And I pretty much said, bye, and, he wasn't too impressed, just say that. But I don't do threats like that. I seriously don't. If somebody says, I'm going to unsubscribe if you do not do something, that is not on. You will get a retaliation out of me, and I will just tell you, bye. I'll help you there. I'll ban you straight away, and that will unsub you right off the channel. But I don't tolerate that. That's just a heads up. If you start threatening, saying I'm going to unsub if you don't do something, then that's just not cool. That is not right. It's YouTube, and I've got to expect these things, but it still hurts, obviously, when you see, those people still do it. Haters are going to hate, and they'll find ways to press those buttons of yours, and you've got to try to let it go. But this guy it didn't work for me. I just like, nope, bye, have a nice day, sort of thing. Oh man, people weren't too happy about that. Anyway, I don't know if I went overboard or not. I really don't know if I went overboard or not with that whole situation, but I was in a bad mood. I woke up, I was reading the comments, and the guy, was like, don't do that, I'm unsubscribing, and I was gonna say, F you, this is a kid's stream, I'm trying to keep it, but I was gonna start swearing at the guy, but then I figured, nope, Nope, I'll just smile and wave. Bye, bye, have a nice day. You know, far out. Oh, crikey. Alright, let's choose the next strip. I think we'll do opposite side this time. What, we did that one? Let's do this side this time. But yeah, no, absolutely crazy, crazy. I just, haters are gonna hate. I've got to realise that. I've got to take it as grain of salt sort of thing. It's just, it's ridiculous. But Minecraft is, it's not meant to be a job, you know. I don't need to worry about things like that. I don't need to worry about all that. If you're a subscriber, fantastic. Come with me on this journey. That's awesome. But if you're gonna threaten like that, oh, you're poking you're gonna poke me, and you just, yep, something bad's gonna happen. But it did. I should have kept my mouth shut. I really should have, because it's not good, you know, showing that sort of side of yourself, especially in front of fans. It's not good. It's not good at all. So, sort of half on half. You know, I shouldn't have said anything, but the guy shouldn't have went that far. Really shouldn't have went that far. Not at all. Okay, so let's see. What have we got here? Question 1. Okay, Data, do you love chicken as much as you would love a person? What the hell? Oh, crikey. Oh, what's a bad time to say that that we dress Mr. Red up as a chicken all the time. He looks so sexy in a chicken suit. You should see it. I got pictures. Just hit me up. If you want pictures of Mr. Red in a chicken suit, just hit me up. I'll give it to you. You'll get the link. Ha, Mr. Red, I could start stuff too. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Alright, next question. That's just a freaking weird question. Data, what farms do you plans for after the Bob farm? I haven't even got that far, to be honest. We're still a little bit away from completing the Bob farm. Main towers are complete though, definitely. So, ooh, there you are. I knew the diamond was somewhere. They always come in 4s or 6s. This was a 6er. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Oh, no, you wouldn't, Mr. Red. Come on. You wouldn't give that picture out. Oh, you son of a... Great. Lucky you guys on YouTube cannot see what Mr. Red is typing in chat right now. See, this is what happens when you give out pictures to people. Season 4. I think he's talking about DNR. I'm not sure about Season 4 yet. Depends how the rest of DNR goes. Oh no. Oh crikey. I remember that story. Great. I love reading chat sometimes. It's just hilarious. Alright, back to the questions in. Alright, so we're talking about what we're doing after the Bob farm. To be honest, I'm not quite sure. I might tip all my efforts into setting up an overworld rail station. Something really nice and sweet. And finishing off around the base might be on priority there for a bit. Then we might start an actual next farm, like a project again. I'm not sure when. You'll have to keep an eye out for that. I really don't have any crazy plans yet. The Mob Bob farm was the most, you know, ambitious and biggest project for the entire map, bigger than the base. So, you know, I just haven't been stressing about what's next. You know, it's like, do I need to stress about what's next already? No, not really. Not really. But you can feel free to post your suggestions. What do you think I should build next after the Mob Bob farm? You know, feel free to post that below. I think that's totally cool. Suggestions are fine. Suggestions are fine, guys. So, yeah, put your suggestions below, or put your suggestions in chat. Actually, hang on, we'll bring chat back up because I had the text document and doing back up, and we'll see what people say about yeah. Okay. Data, I don't watch sport. Somebody asks if I watch sport. No, I don't really watch sport. I'm sorry. I'm not really a sports guy. Oh, crikey. A large potato tower of doom. Hell no. Bloomin' ham. No, we're not doing any potato towers of doom. Seriously. We've had enough of the potato towers. No more potato towers. Seriously, it's this... Why are people so obsessed with the potato tower? It was the ugliest thing on Build Big or Go Home. Like, the most ugly. Was it, like, ugly beautiful? I don't know. But why are people still, to this day, freaking over a year, 2 years old, thing of disgustingness is just still attracting people? Do they know that I absolutely hate it? I don't know. I really don't know at all with that bloomin' potato tower. I seriously don't know. Yeah, I think Torridon is right. It must be mostly to troll me. It definitely has to be to troll. See, somebody's like, I love that farm. I don't understand. I really don't. That's just it's not a nice looking farm. We need it in your garden. A potato tower. A potato tower is possible. You just, it's like a square box, and you just plant potatoes, and as it grows up, you plant more, and you fill it in with more soil, and there you go. It's a potato tower. GG. That'd be a good April Fool's joke, I'll tell you that. Shoot a video with me building a box, it's like a real life potato tower. Oh man, people would be really upset, but it'd be hilarious. Good April Fools. Oh, but yeah, no, no, can't build that. That's not good. That's definitely not good. I personally liked the potato tower, but then I'm not every. Oh, can't read that word with pretty builds. All right, okay. Did you ever do a square watermelon? No, sadly I didn't. I grew plenty of watermelons. Actually, shockingly, I did grow watermelons. They're quite easy to grow. They're very easy to grow here. They do quite well in the very, very hot summers. So, yeah, I should really try it. I know I've got to build a little box, like a Perspex, really thick Perspex blocks. I tried to order one of those square watermelon clip-on boxes offline, but they don't ship to my country, so that kind of sucked. Because I had my eye on 120, it's deer, I mean it is deer, $120 square watermelon clip box thing. Like it constructs by clips, and then the watermelon sort of grows to shape of a square. And I was gonna do that, but I never ended up doing that. It's just come time, and then I was more worried about my garden falling apart, and that was obviously concerned. Doing videos and making square watermelons, it wasn't my thing. It wasn't that thing at the time. All right, okay. So yeah, the answer to that question, no, I didn't do a square watermelon yet. But it'll be done eventually, and I'll say, ha, I got it, I win. Data wins. How many episodes are you going to do with MDU? That is an unknown question. 100, 200, 300? Pfft, nobody knows. Nobody knows. So, once if Minecraft 2.0, does this huge crazy monster update and more biomes and all the crazy stuff, and it requires a new world. Don't know, but to be honest, I don't know, but I don't think so. I think MDU and DNR is probably going to be the last normal vanilla Minecraft series on my channel, and so I don't plan on ending it anytime soon. We're still a long way off ending it, but they'll probably be literally the last vanilla Minecraft, then maybe go into a modded, and then that will be it. There'll be no more Minecraft. Then Build Big or Go Home. Have you played Banished or City Skylines yet? No, I haven't. No, I haven't at all. It'll be a key that I need to get my hands on if I want to play that. At the moment, I'm only playing what's on my Steam library, really. So maybe in the future. This is data plays, by the way, guys. We're talking about data plays. So normally once a week, I try to get an episode of data plays, which I play a random game or a game I'm currently playing. And the game I'm currently playing at the moment is Prison Architect. I'm finding that quite a good game. Quite a good game indeed. I'm figuring it out slowly. People are sort of screaming at me. It's like, Daddy, you should go look up tutorials and stuff. No, that's not the point. The point is, when you're shooting a video, especially playing in some sort of game you haven't really got into, far before, the whole point is to, do it together as you and your audience. You don't go look up how to play the game and how to do everything, how to build the prison a specific way to get it the most functional. You don't do that. Come on, you stumble and you go along and see what you come up with. It's a crazy ride. I don't know how many episodes we'll do of Prison Architect before we move on to the next game. What, 5, 6? Don't know. Prison Architect could be quite a little bit, but yeah, no, I like doing data plays at the moment. Data plays is it's a relief from Minecraft. I do believe it is very good to play other games as well, but I'm fully open to any fans that have suggestions of what games they would like to see me to jump into in the future. And even if you have a spare Steam key that you want to hit me up with, that's cool too. You can always contact me, and I would give you a shout out saying that you provided the Steam key, because, you know, if you want me to play a certain game and it's not on my list, I'm probably not going to go out of my way to purchase it, just in case it's a very bad game, if you know what I mean, or it's not my type of game. Then I just dropped, what, $30, $60 on a title that I don't play. Oh, crikey. But yeah, no, people are saying City Skylines really awesome game. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's like a SimCity game, isn't it? I think I haven't really watched any videos of that, but I heard it's what SimCity should have been. Well, the last SimCity should have been. I think that's what people are saying. I'm not 100% sure. That's a $30 game title at the moment, so we'll see if it comes on sale. I might pick it up and might play play a little bit of that. We'll see. We will see. I played all the Roller Coaster Tycoons. I used to love the Roller Coaster Tycoons back in the day. Definitely loved. Number 2 was my obviously all-time favourite with expansions. Definitely a good old game there. I absolutely love the old Roller Coaster Tycoons. I didn't really like the modern ones, but yeah, quite good indeed. Okay. Is it really worth your money, if you like SimCity? Yeah, I do like SimCity. SimCity was good, but the last one was a disappointment, I would say, to be honest, with all you guys. I'm not meaning to offend people that liked the last SimCity. I just felt it like it was a disappointment. Very was. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is move off of this topic, I think. Take that koala, what the hell? Oh, crikey, City Skylines is cool from what I've seen. Yeah, as I said, I haven't watched very many. Wait and see. We'll do some other game some other time. But at the moment, let's just concentrate on Prison Architect. I can't be doing 3, 4 different games at the same time. Right now, I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's and... Ooh, diamonds. Five Nights at Freddy's and... Prison Architect. They're the 2 games I'm currently playing. Don't know if I'll ever complete them. The whole point of data plays was just to sort of check the game out. It wasn't meant to become a series. That's just a heads up to everybody. You know, the whole point of data plays, we might check out a game and continue right on. You know, maybe it was a bad game and continue right on. That's the point of data plays, but Prison Architect was one of those games that I felt like we needed to continue. And we did. We did. We needed to continue, and we did. So, you know, some games will be like that. Some games we might do a 5, 6-parter, and then other games we might do just 1 episode on because it was a bad game. I don't know. I really don't. So that's just a heads up for the future. But, yeah, we have a couple of new subscribers to the channel just from Prison Architect, so which is obviously fantastic. I love attracting a different sort of fan base. Come on, that's awesome. Having a fan base for data plays is going to be quite cool. Quite cool indeed. Oh, I'm holding shift so there's no fried data amongst this craziness now. I can hear nasties and there's darkness behind me. I'm just worried that shift is not going to save me if something comes up behind me. If you know what I mean. Holy smokes, that would be crazy bad for me. Crazy bad. Jeez. Ha! I'm past the lava bit. No fried data for everybody. Everybody wants me to die. I don't know why. I really, really don't. So, yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. So I think we should move on. There's no crazy questions in chat right now. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question from this crazy text document of doom. Number 3. I like the idea of the fishing village. That would be cool. I think a nether boss for a big demon or devil. I mean, the biome is hell after all. So remember last episode we were talking about, last mining livestream, we were talking about the nether having a central boss. A boss that, you create your first portal, and the very first portal that you go through, there's a boss of the nether. And you got to fight him so it becomes safe to go through the other side. He controls pigmen and does all sorts of crazy nonsense, so, it would be a very difficult boss, but that's the whole point. It will spice the nether up quite a little bit. So we discussed, what should it be, and people, there was a few ideas. We haven't really written any down, but everybody pretty much said the same thing, blaze boss, or a magma gas boss, there was a few ideas like that floating around, so we'll keep that going. If there's any crazy ideas about a boss for the nether that sticks out, we'll keep going with that. But yeah. So there's nothing really to add to that subject at this time. Switch over to chat really quickly, make sure everything is good. Everything is good. No crazy questions. I don't like trying my hardest not to miss any questions tonight. Okay, so number 4 says make a forest, half cut down trees and floating leaf blocks. Name its 100 trollwoods. I can't read that first word. It's really got that really crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good idea. See, people are getting upset with the whole floating blocks. I know, I do admit that, and I don't know if I'm going to use it as a piece of use it into building whatever's there, because the whole idea of building a forest is a good idea. A customly built forest with lots of vines and stuff, and a beautiful path with maybe some lighting, a little bit of lighting, and like hidden areas, and it's a good idea to do that. It's definitely so. Yeah. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with the front area yet. Okay, I really do not know at this time. Data, why do you just dye sheep blue and breed up the sheep wool farm, save on Lapis? That's true, but I'm doing it the lazy man's way. Just sit there AFK at the string farm, and that Bob's your uncle. You've got tons and tons of wool. It might be white wool. You're right. Get rid of that. It might be white wool, but I think it does the job fantastic, really well. So, yeah, I think a sheep farm maybe in the future. Not sure. Not really a priority at this time. We are getting quite a bit of lapis just by doing what we're doing now. Mining and talking. I think, yeah, I've already been around the corner. I was going to say, is there a dark corner there that we have to go around? Nope. There is not. Alright, just making sure I don't fall into no lava. There. Data widths. Okay, so, yeah, no, maybe a sheep farm in the future. I'm not even sure how to incorporate, because at the moment I'm trying to incorporate builds around my base. As you guys know in the beginning, trying to incorporate builds around my base, so, the stables and the cow farm, different sort of cow farm that we built is around the stables, around the main base, and I plan to continue that. So if we do a sheep farm, it'd probably be on the opposite side. Not sure yet, but we'll eventually fill up all that area right around the base, put big gardens in and all sorts of good stuff. That's the grand plan of, MDU at this time. But don't know if we're going to actually, how far we're going to get with that. Oh, hello, more diamonds. Where is the other bunch? There you are. I don't think we're going to do a U-turn. Alright, let's start running back. And then I can get a drink of coffee. So, better check chat, make sure chat is going okay. Going okay, possibly make an AFK sheep farm. No, I don't think it's possible to make an purely AFK sheep farm. Unless you hold click down, I think. Click, putting something on your click button, that might work. And some hoppers? Don't know. Okay. Alright, good stuff. Data, would you ever consider doing a third-person time-lapse in your video? What do you mean third person? Like, oh, like a floating camera, and then me on the ground going, brrrr, building it really quickly? It's possible, but then again, you would have to enable cheats for a floating camera, and, you know, people will slap you down for that, and you need to make a multiplayer that's, like, third person. You'd have to do it on a server. It'd be a lot easier to do that, and you just got to be careful where you go with that sort of stuff, that's all. That is all. Good stuff, good stuff. So, there is an auto-click application, but that's cheating. That's like the AFK fish farms, crikey. There was a whole big discussion about those AFK fish farms at the beginning. I think that's really bad. Really dodgy, too. Has to be part of the game mechanics. Yeah, that's probably going to be a thing that comes up now. Oh, crikey. So, you probably noticed the stream from the server the other night. I did do a test stream for the server. It actually turned into a full-blown stream. Yeah, it was meant. I was testing out bit rates and stuff like that, and trying to adjust things because I'm going to do more streams for my server very soon. So I was trying to, yeah, doing testing, but it did. It turned into a full-blown little mini tour of the server. We were just mucking around on the server, but it turned into a 40-minute stream. Whoa! Iron right there. I missed it. Went right past it. People on the stream were probably screaming at me. So yeah, I plan on doing more live streams from the server soon, so keep an eye on that. We'll just be pretty much looking at people's builds and stuff like that until the end of the map anyway. So if you're interested in joining my survival server, I'll leave a link in the description below, and Mod will paste a link in the description. It's quite easy. Just go register on the site, get the information, go join the server. Good stuff. Make sure you follow the rules and become one of the good people over the community over there. Close that. Well, this way, Dado, because we're going to get in a minecart. There we go. Alright. Good stuff. The shears don't light long enough. Yeah, that's totally true. An AFK sheep farm with an auto clicker, the shears would die. But then again, you would have a dispenser restocking yourself like every set period of time, just like the AFK fish farm. That's probably, yeah, no, that's probably true. Yeah. Yeah, you finally caught a live stream. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Welcome to the live stream. We're actually coming to the end of a live stream. We might do one more strip. Just give me a sec, guys, and I'll answer some more questions. Just let me unload some of this good material here. Lapis. Actually, that's the first lapis we found tonight. The other night we're finding tons of lapis. I'll throw this in here. There we go. Throw all this in here. Bum, bum, bum. Bob's your uncle. Top that up. Oh, top this up. There we go. We're on our way back up. Fully topped up. We'll do one more strip, I think, tonight. One more strip. Let's go and get this strip done. Now I can get another drink of coffee while we're taking the train ride back. Good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, everything's in the description below, guys. Just always remember that, because I still get messages saying, Data, where's the link for this? Check the blimmin' description, crikey. Also, if you're interested in early access content, I do upload on a schedule, so I normally upload early and it's unlisted. If you're interested in supporting me at all and becoming a donator, I do have a donator program over on my website, which does support me and the server and all that good stuff. $10 a month will get you early access to all my content, backstage vlogs, any Datacraft dev builds, all that good stuff. I think I've got the next episode of Prison Architect already up in the donators section. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description if you wanted to support me. If not, just wait. It will be up on YouTube. If you're patient enough, it will be up on YouTube. But if you're not patient, you want to watch everything now, you can do that with the donator program. So good stuff, good stuff. I'll leave a link in the description if that interests you at all. Good stuff, good stuff. Nothing crazy going on in chat right now. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop it. Feel free to go ahead and post it. I'll try and answer it. I know I've missed some. Hey Data, will you... Oh, crikey, that one went out of the screen before I could even get it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, no, I plan on doing more live streams from the server, so that's just a heads up. There will be more live streams from the server. When the map does reset, we're still a little while from a map reset, but when the map does reset, I plan on doing like a progress update video live stream from the server once a week. We're like, hey, we're going to go visit this guy and see how his build's going. So that's what I plan to do. So it's a really good time to you know, join the community over on the server and get prepared for that sort of stuff, because some people are going to like getting their builds featured on a live stream. I think it's going to be quite an interesting experience. So I do have plans to do that, because I think some people really want me to do stuff on the server, actually do stuff. So I do plan on doing stuff like that. But we are coming up to a reset very soon. Not very soon. I would say we're a few weeks off. So if you want to build something and get it on the end of server tour that's going on YouTube, you can easily do that. There's still plenty of time. I'll leave a link in the description on how you can easily go, you know, just pretty much register and jump on the server. That's pretty much how easy it is. Crikey. Just click the link below. Click the link below. Daedalus, how do you get Bobs to the XP farm? Huh? I think he's meaning, how do we get the Bobs up to the Bob farm? We are going to use Mike. Don't worry, I will shoot an episode. I won't just go, hey, abracadabra, we got Bobs up there. Don't you worry. We're going to, I'll do a whole episode of us setting up a system to load the Bob, name the Bob, send the Bob up to a holding tank next to the farm for the live stream. Okay? So don't worry, we'll do a whole episode on that when it comes to it. So I won't skip over that. You guys will actually see how we're going to get the Bobs up there, how we're going to get them in a tank, how we're going to get to name them. Don't worry, see, that's the interesting stuff. We need to cover that in an actual episode. We can't skip that. Crikey, we can't skip that at all. So, yeah. Yeah, so just keep an eye out. But I plan on using tracks anyway, so I actually plan on using tracks to get them up. They're quite easy. Put them in minecart, send them up. Come on, can it get any easier than that? I have a gold farm as well, guys. That just means an infinite supply of gold tracks. Powered rail. I have as many as I want without using the glitch technique. Using the duplicator, duplicating track thing is cheating. If you're doing that, that's cheating. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there, because some people are like, Daddy, you can get infinity amount of traps by doing the track glitch. I don't know if it's fixed now. It could be fixed, so don't get me wrong. It could be fixed. I don't know. But I do respond to those people saying that's actually cheating. You know, duplicating items using a glitch, I think, is very, very, very cheating. I got jumped on for duplicating sand a long time ago. My subscribers jumped on me. Like, literally, I had a sand duplicator built, and oh my dear God, they were not happy. So I learnt my lesson. Duplicating items in Minecraft, diamonds, picks, whatever, if you find that bug, you are cheating. I missed a patch of iron, apparently. I'll get it on the way back. If I did, I'm sorry. It's probably a troll. I don't know. That's the problem, see? The trolls actually ruin it for the legit. It's like the boy who cried wolf, pretty much. And I nearly missed that. I just noticed it out of my corner of my eye. Crikey. Yeah, go ahead and grab all that. Alright. So, yeah, yeah. Alright, that's okay. Everybody's getting a big pause in the stream. Is that true? Somebody make sure my stream is still running. I kind of feel bad. My internet is bad. Everybody knows that. My internet is bloody terrible. No, not here. Okay, good stuff. Oh, phew. When somebody says, oh, I can't watch or the stream stopped, I kind of freak out. I'm like, my internet is bad. Oh, crikey. So, yeah, I do apologise about... there's nothing I can do. There's really nothing I can do. Really, really want better internet, but there's nothing I can do at this stage. Alright, stream's running fine. Alright, so everything's good. I don't need to stress about anything else. Yeah. Whew, that was making me a little bit worried there. Absolutely hate that. Okay, good stuff. Will you ever play a modded Minecraft one day? Yes, I have said this many times, mate. I will, and I am probably by the end of my Minecraft days, because, you know, Minecraft will not last forever. I don't plan on playing it for the next 10 bloomin' years. Probably end up doing a modded series as the last final Minecraft series. Unless I get invited to one of those crazy, you know, crazy high-end servers. That might work too. Might have a new series just for that. Then I think you should get into Tekkit and build some absolutely insane stuff there. Yeah, mods are crazy. There is some absolutely crazy mods out there, and you know, Feed the Beast and all the rest of them. There's probably a list a mile long. People will be like, data play this, data play. So that's another thing we should bring up. Is like, you know, what pack should I actually pick up on? Because that's going to be a hugely debated thing right there. That's going to be debated. Because people are going to be tearing me, you know, saying, come to this one. No, come to this one. And then if I pick one, I'm going to upset the other side. And, oh, it's going to be one of those craziness, isn't it? It is. It's going to be crazy. I'm never going to win. I'm never going to win. Oh, crikey. Yeah, the stream is working again. Fantastic. I'm glad. Just scream down the hall and tell somebody to stop watching porn. There you go. That might get it working. Yeah, Attack of the B team is great. See this, there's stuff I don't even bloomin' know of. Croaky. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. Data, what will you do when you retire? To be honest, I don't plan on retiring from YouTube, like making videos. That's the honest truth. I plan on one day retiring from making Minecraft videos. I've been making Minecraft videos for over 3 blooming years now. It does get a little bit stale after time, but don't get me wrong, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. That's the whole point of Data Place. Eventually, I'm going to say that now, that's still a long way away, eventually, once, you know, modded and MDU, DNRs, you know, long gone, that's when I start doing other games, you know, I jump in and out of other games, do Data Plays and stuff like that. Maybe even we find another game. Maybe Minecraft 2 is announced and we continue this epic journey. You don't know. Can't tell the future, can ya? No. Oh, crikey. But yeah, so don't worry, don't stress. Hopefully I'll always be around if, you know, you guys are still watching, you're not. But we've had some very long subscribers here that's watched the journey from start to finish. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, there we go. How are we doing? Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Need a bit more iron. I would love a bit more iron. Put my iron and my diamonds in my bar. Okay, Modern Minecraft has done all of the MC ideas. That's true. That's true. That's totally true. Yeah, there's no crazy question. I think we're going to go back to the text document of Doom. So guys, hold your questions off in chat and just think of something decent so when I come back to chat, we have something to talk about. Alright, next question. Alright, question of Doom. I'd go with the fishing village or some sort of I don't know what that says. Musilium or something. Oh, crikey, I can't even read that, but I think he's talking about the village outside of front of MDU. I meant not village, the flat area outside of MDU, turning it into some sort of I don't know. I can't even read that question. Oh, crikey. I'm gonna skip right over it before I just make myself into a bloomin' Fruit Loop. Okay, next question. Data, on the subject of playing other games, what are your thoughts, experiences with the League of Legends? To be honest, never played it. Oh, that's a shock, isn't it? Oh my god. Yeah, no, never played League of Legends at all. So no experiences. I can't tell you any epic stories or anything crazy like that. Yeah, World of Warcraft, yeah, maybe. But when it comes to League of Legends, no, I have never. See, I'm gonna get slammed for that. It's like, Data, that's a shock. Really? Yeah, really. Oh, crikey. So yeah, no experience with that at all. I'm sorry. I'll put a torch up here. Make sure we're not gonna get jumped on. Continue right through the blooming gravel patch here. Okay, next question. Next question here is, would you play Heroes of the Storm? Try the game Cities Skylines. We just talked about that. Yeah, I would try both of them, no problem. Maybe in the future, who knows? Keep watching. You know, Data plays. We'll see what we can play. Don't worry. Oh crikey, I was just about to start placing iron down there. That's okay. We'll just make a bridge over this. Be really careful, because I know chat right now is probably like, yes, fried data, fried data. No fried data. I can't believe people. Fried data. Oh, alright. There we go. Okay, switch back to chat. Hang on a sec. Switch back over to chat real quick. There we go. Everybody's saying KFD at the moment. I don't know what they're obsessed with, frying me for some reason. Frying me. Don't know what you do. Okay, they're talking about that. Alright, okay. Somebody was banned. I don't know why you were banned. You're probably doing something bad. Have no clue. Data... What? Data, do you watch any other YouTubers... what? That's gone too quick. Of the Hermes or Hermicraft, would you ever be invited to the server? Like, if I ever get invited to a high-end server, that's what I mean about high-end server, I probably would do a series like that, definitely. I think that would be definitely a, you know, one of those things that you would have to do, because you're getting invited to a high-end server. Go over there and build something spectacular, pretty much. But yeah, Data, will you play H1Z1? In the Data plays, I've played H1Z1, stole a cop car from some poor guy that was getting loot. But yeah, no, we could do a Data plays on H1Z1. I heard it's full of hackers at the moment. I heard it's full of hackers. I'm not sure. Somebody said hackers were running rampant at the moment. They need to take care of it. I don't know. I can't confirm that. I better not spread rumors. I don't like doing that at all. So I need to yeah, get confirmed, see if that is true or not. Too many plays besides. Okay, Data GDA games. I do play the GDA games, but I haven't played the number 5 because it's not out on PC yet. I do plan on do that. Do 7 Days to Die. See, there's just lots of suggestions with Data plays. That's totally fine. I don't mind suggestions, but I can't cover them all, guys. I really cannot. One thing at a time. We'll just do probably 1 or 2 games a week for now, and we'll see what we can go to next. Ah, crikey. Alright, let's switch back out of live stream chat, right back over to here, and let's go to the next one. Okay. Somebody asked, could you make an auto food farm using villagers? Yes, I plan on mucking around with the mechanics of that at a later point. That's going to be an interesting area to play with, I think. Yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. I've been reading a little bit about the mechanics of the villages and how all that stuff works. So, yeah. So we'll see. Okay, back to chat real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm trying my hardest to make sure. Data, can I have a list of your computer specs? Mate, it's in the FAQs. I do have an FAQs on the forums that have my old computer specs. I'm currently in the yeah, see, thank you, Venom. I do have in the works. I'm building a new gaming / workstation as it is. So big plans. I've been building it for 5-6 months now. So, yeah, I might do a video on that later on. I'm not 100% sure, but it's full custom water cooled. It's going to be crazy. It is definitely going to be crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. So, we'll wait, and I'll probably maybe do a video about my new rig, but my new rig's not done. I'm not a rich guy, and that's the honest. I'm not, oh my god, all those YouTube monies and donation monies. Oh, no. My YouTube and donation monies mostly go into my dedicated server in Sydney. That costs a lot of money to keep up per month, actually lots and lots of money. And then my sites and vents and all the crazy stuff. Well, I pay all the bills pretty much. That's where it goes. Any leftovers, then I might think about buying computer parts. But yeah, I've been building my new rig for about 5-6 months now, but but I'm almost close to being done. I'm really close to being done my new rig. I cannot wait to start gaming on her. I might think about, you better overclock this time. Yes, actually, well, my computer is running at the moment without a graphics card. The first loop is done. I'm definitely overclocking this time around, so don't you worry. I do have a 590-60X at the moment, and I'm overclocking it at the moment. I'm running about 62 degrees, 58 to 62 degrees at a 4.5 gigahertz overclock at this time, and it seems to be running quite stable. And the water cooling is keeping it quite cool. It seems to run room temperature when it's on idle. Obviously, it's water cooling, but yeah, crazy stuff. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But I got the CPU, RAM, motherboard, case. Oh, the case was quite expensive. It's more expensive than some people's computers builds altogether. But I have ordered the graphics card, and you guys are going to kill me. It's my last piece of the puzzle, but I ordered something crazy to sit inside this new computer, and it is going to be the second loop. It's people are going to guess what it is. I'm waiting for people to guess. I'm waiting. No, people are not going to guess, but yeah, I'll end up I'll end up posting maybe a little bit of a build log. Maybe. Don't get me wrong. I might not. Yep, somebody's guessed it in chat. I have one of those on the way, and it's gonna be water cooled EK block. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, no, I've been building this rig for quite some time, and the graphics card is the last piece of the puzzle. I finally have enough for the graphics card. The graphics card's on the way. So we'll wait and see, But it is going to be. It's meant to be for gaming, and it's meant to also be a workstation. You know, rendering and all that crazy stuff. It's a Titan X. That's what I got. That's what I got on the way. I do. I have one on the way. EK's got the EK Titan X water blocks are out of stock at the moment. Sadly, very sadly. As I said, it's a full water cooled. It's not going to be, yeah, it's hopefully silent. Hopefully going to be really silent, but I'll do a build log. But it won't end up on YouTube. Just a heads up, if anyone's watching on this YouTube, it's like, yes, you'll have to keep an eye on the website, alright? You'll have to keep an eye on the website, because people on Minecraft and games and stuff, they don't appreciate posting that sort of stuff. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm also going to be using an M2 drive this time around instead of an SSD for my main, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Whoa, we are full. Hang on a second. But yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date with all the. Yeah, I'll put a screenshot on the forums after this live stream, all right? And I will take the screenshot of the first. Remember, the first loop is done. I've got it overclocked. I've been testing it, obviously, making sure it's good. But the graphics card loop is not complete yet, so you might see a few. And I didn't do hard tubing. I went soft because this is my very first ever. My very first ever custom water cooled loop. Okay, so I was nervous. I didn't want to go hard looping, hard tubing, nothing, because I wanted to make it as easy as possible for me to do. Okay. Oh, crikey. But, yeah. I didn't. Far out. You just don't want to know. I'll post a screenshot. I'll leave a link in the description below, guys, to the screenshot if you're watching this on YouTube later on. Okay? Cool. So you'll see what she looks like currently. I better go get the camera out, that means, and take a screenshot, take a picture of the damn thing. Oh, crikey. But yeah, we'll see. Keep an eye on the forums. Alright. Okay, so we are pretty much done. We're done this live stream. I'm just going on about PC stuff. Ugh. By the way, I love your texture pack. It looks amazing. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. She's been worked on for the last more than a year now. It's been a long journey, and she's almost at 100% complete. New Datacraft pack will be up soon. Will be up very soon. Very, very soon. So, which is good. Any progress on your item sorter? Yes, mate. Yes, in an upcoming episode, we'll get that sorted out. Don't you worry. Stress less. Stress less. People with that item sorter is just like screaming. It's like, it's done. It's technically done. We just got to put an input chest in, miscellaneous, and cobblestone, dirt silos, all that. So don't worry. We'll do an episode alone on that. The Bob Mob Farm is kind of most important right now. Plus redoing the actual room itself. Just relax. People need to relax a bit and just be patient. Far out. Crikey. Alright, let's go unload this, not a bad haul. So, 1.5 stacks, or 1.5 and a bit less than a half a stack, I say. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, not a bad haul. Definitely not a bad haul. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the live stream tonight. A little bit random. We talked about gardening, we talked about server, we talked about pretty much everything will be in the description. So smash that more button and you'll see everything. So don't worry. All right, let's get this stuff unloaded and get this stream wrapped up. Absolutely fantastic. I know it was a random stream. Far out. We started about gardening. We ended about computers. Oh, crikey. Absolutely crazy. And at least we got some lapis by the end of the stream. I've really got to sort this stuff out soon. It's getting really full in these chests here. Stock that up. Stock this up. And we are done. Alright guys. Thanks for watching this mining live stream. And I guess I'm going to catch everybody later. As I said, this will be up on YouTube later. Hello, if you've made it this far on YouTube, say hi. That's a thing. And everything we talked about will be in the description below. Donate a rank, joining my survival server, or the official fan server. Come over there, guys. Come check that out. Yeah, all the crazy stuff will be in the description, so don't worry. Stress less. Alright? Hopefully to see you guys over on the forums or the server. And I'll catch yous all later.